Hi guys, it's Jazz1122 here, and this reading is for the Capricorns out there for November 15th to the 21st. I would like to say thank you guys so much for your likes, your comments, and to all my new subscribers, welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here, and with that being said, let's get right into this video. Okay, Capricorns, let's see what's going on with you. We have Cancer, I feel. Let's see what else we have. I love this. Part of fortune increase. Pisces, I believe. So, Capricorns, you're in a place where you feel that great things are in store for you, which they are. This is a theme. This part of fortune coming out low-key from my spreads. It's a beautiful thing to see. People getting the fruits of their labor. And that's what you're getting, Capricorn. And the part of fortune is in the middle. You feel very strong in your belief of yourself and the belief that the universe always works for you. Even if it seems like it don't, I feel, Capricorn, you're starting to see how all things like work together. You're coming out on the coming out from the rougher sides of not knowing what can happen, the uncertainties, the tower moments, and you're going into the unexpected, but this is where the part of fortune. See, that's the beautiful thing about life at the same time, is we don't know what can happen. That could be scary in one token, but it's also amazing in another. Just as we can wake up tomorrow and experience a tower moment that changes our life, we can also wake up tomorrow and experience a tower moment that changes our life. Part of fortune increase that we wasn't expecting. Those changes be breathtaking. You know, when you are going through a tough time for a while and then it's like you wake up and then your life is changed in a way. An opportunity shows up. For some Capricorns, you have unexpected opportunities on the way to you. Capricorn, your intuition, the high priestess. Capricorn, trust your intuition. For some, your intuition is your part of fortune. For some, you're meant to be spiritual people, high priestesses in your own way to help people. That's such a beautiful thing. That is a part of fortune increase when you're able to use, you know, your high priestess and you use it to help other people. You use it to help other people to know that there's nothing that they can't get over. It's not going to be easy. It may be tough, but to see it through. And I feel, Capricorn, you are really in a more focused mindset and also trusting that intuition. I see a lot of spirituality here with you. High priestess. We have judgment here. This is what the universe is saying to you too. Trust your intuition because that is your judgment. And you got the angels here too, Capricorn. You are doing amazing. For some, you don't feel that way. For some, it's like, am I really? I mean, I believe that I am, but I would like to know. But they're like, yeah, you are. And sometimes when we're in that weird space, we can feel like we don't, is what we're doing really working? Are we really on the right path? Sometimes it absolutely is helpful to have some type of confirmation. So this is your confirmation, Capricorn. Like, you are absolutely where you need to be. Your intuition is on point and you can definitely trust it. We have the King of Swords. And trust any ideas that come to your mind too. And for some Capricorns, there is someone that you're picking up on with. I've been picking up on this for like the past 2 weeks, especially in my readings. People that are in tune with other people, they wouldn't even believe it. Capricorn, if you have been in tune with someone, even if it's been a while, it may seem weird. Like, why is this person like on my mind? Why? Because you absolutely can be picking up on someone and this judgment that someone wants to speak to you, especially if you seeing synchronicities, and you guys know how it go. I feel we hear that all the time, so I'm not just going to repeat what many of us know, right? So with the synchronicities and things around you, Capricorn, there's a lot of assistance you have. Also with the King of Swords, they want you to stand firm in your decisions. Any decisions that you feel like, for example, I feel funny about this person. Trust that. You have gained that mastery like that. Intuition, let me tell you, it gets more. I didn't know this. I want to talk about this for myself too. I thought, like, with my intuition, it was kind of going to stay at a certain level when I first got into spirituality. But the more that I have been doing this, your gifts expand and they expand. And I have just been going through moments where my intuition has been blowing my mind, especially for this week, the things that I have been picking up on. So Capricorns, don't be surprised if you picking up on stuff, because you are absolutely in tune. That is a gift. That is a gift. You wouldn't even believe, for example, it's like this person's on my mind. And then, for example, this person speak to you. And it's like, dang, like, I did have a feeling, but I wasn't really sure. So the universe is saying, trust yourself. I see a big emphasis for Capricorns to trust yourself. You got full assurance from the universe. Full. Because that's how they give you heads up, is through your intuition. It's through those gut feelings you have. You could really avoid some tower moments. Trust in your intuition. Card of Fortune. We have the Nine of Wands reverse. That's one thing about you, Capricorn. No matter how tough things got, you fought. And you going into this new cycle is the cycle of rest. It's the cycle of you enjoying the fruits of your... I love the themes of this week. A lot of people enjoying the fruits of their labor. Nine of Wands reverse. Empress. And let's do, why is the Empress here? We have the Hangman Reverse. So with what I see here for you, Capricorn, that Hangman Reverse is a great thing. That's another thing I've been seeing too. A lot of people are coming out of standstills in their life, but it was divinely guided that way. Many people may not realize that certain things were going on in the background of why their lives were at a standstill. It's a lot of moving forward from here on out, because a lot of people had to take time to really reflect and then go through the changes and adjusting, and then we get to go to new beginnings. That's why so many people are starting to get out of this Hangman. A lot of people have reflected a lot with the Pisces, because that's the Hangman too. Also with the Nine of Wands reverse and the Empress, this person is ready to get out of Hangman as well and to end the conflict. Let's see, Pisces, I believe. We had the Knight of Wands. I feel with these new beginnings, Capricorn, this is going to be you. With the Knight of Wands, sometimes we need a pep in our step. You know, sometimes we run out of gas. You know, we need a little fill up every now and again. You know, and this is your fill up, Capricorn. It's to give you that spark. For some, you missed that spark. For some, you was just doing, you know, Saturn type of things. You know, having to still do what you need to do, but not doing what you're able to want to do. That's a big thing with Saturn. But let me tell you, the beauty in that is when you do get to do what you want to do, your life is not affected. What I mean by that is many people focus on what they want to do, that interferes with what they need to do. And when you mess up that foundation of what you need to do, this is why Capricorns are great at this. Because you built those foundations on, you took time to analyze it, everything. So when you do what you want to do, it's a balance. You'd be surprised how many people don't have a balance between needs and wants. How many people have their wants is like 80%, but they don't focus on what they need. How many people don't need to go and spend some money, but they want to spend some money? You know, people who need to sit down somewhere, but they want to go out. That's the perfect example. It's imperative. That's why Capricorns is much respect, because it's always that foundation. And that's one thing I really, really learned during my Saturn return that I would never forget, is the importance of a foundation. The importance of everything you do today affects you tomorrow. I look back at my decisions. I was talking to my partner about this. How decisions in the past of me even leaving relationships or ending friendships, I just think about what happened if I would have stayed. You know, if I didn't trust my intuition, for example. And the importance of building and destroying foundations. That's another thing I learned during my Saturn return in Capricorn. So I really learned finally in my life what you guys do naturally, Capricorns. That's what I came here to learn. I came here to learn how to be more responsible, because with the Cancer South Node that I have, it was very easy for me to get caught up in my emotions, and then self-pity, that was a big one. And to look at how much I am in my Capricorn North Node truly makes me proud. It makes me proud to finally get a hang of this Saturn, because Saturn really gets a bad rap, man. Like, Saturn just comes in, destroys stuff. No, Saturn cares about what you need, okay? Saturn don't care nothing about what you want, what you trying to do. Saturn deals with, okay, that's what you want to do, but how you going to do that? You not being realistic, how you going to do that? That's when I learned my life prior to my Saturn return. I was one of those people doing what I wanted to do, so I could speak from experience, not doing what I needed to do until I was forced to do what I needed to do. But it taught me a lot. You know, that's one thing I can say. It wasn't easy, but I became a better me. What stopped me from suffering was my North Node. Was stepping into that North Node in Capricorn. Taking responsibility for yourself. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. That's how I talk to my life. We don't do that, okay? You could cry, get it out, but you still need to do what you need to do. But it's power in that. Because sometimes we could just get so caught up in what we feel emotionally that we do not take responsibility and find ways to fix it. See, that used to be me. I would just cry and be like, oh my gosh, life is this and life is that. And I could say that was my toxic trait. I could say that. I was that person that would just always have some type of emotional mess going on. Some type of, you know, and I wasn't taking responsibility for myself. I would look at people to tell me what to do. See, that was my Cancer South Node. It's beauty in Saturn energy. Absolutely. Having a Saturn Capricorn, I wouldn't have another placement despite how hard it was. Because it's a gift. That means whatever you build lasts, man. I'm a Sagittarius. So that's Jupiter. I used to think like, oh, Jupiter rewards, but Jupiter rewards, they could, if you don't learn that Saturn foundation. Like, my Jupiter return still haunts me to this day. And that was in 2014. Because I didn't have that Saturn knowledge and responsibility. I overexpanded myself. Got into debt. That's another thing. about my Jupiter return. So I appreciate that Saturn foundation, because I overexpanded. I was too Jupiter. I was too optimism, you know, in this. But the beauty in Saturn is the reality. It's looking at the situation for what it is and taking responsibility for yourself and the part that you played. That's what stopped me from suffering so much. I stopped pitying myself. That's what changed my life. Honestly, I can say that. So I don't pity myself. And it's crazy because people who would speak how I'm speaking now would get me mad. Because I used to be like, that sounds so insensitive. You don't care about my feelings, but you need somebody to tell you, listen, get out your feelings. That ain't going to do nothing. What are you planning to do about it? You know? So, but that was true. People who would say that to me, I would just get so upset. You don't care about my feelings. I mean, I'm so hurt. But sometimes you need somebody to tell you the reality. You do. That's when you can make a change. You can't make no change if you're willing to avoid the reality. But one thing with Saturn is you ain't gonna run away from that reality for very long. It'll be one of the most painful things you'll experience if you do. You know. But anyway, I want to talk about that. Knight of Wands. And we have the Devil reverse. And why is the Devil reverse here? And we have the Page of Pentacles. This is what I love, Capricorn, for you. You're starting to believe in yourself and feel rejuvenated about that. Feeling good. Feeling that spark of passion. Letting go of things that kept you trapped. Like the Devil here. This could be your thinking. This could be how you feel about yourself. Whatever that Devil is to you. And you're ready to put your offers out there. It could be getting a new job, applying for school, applying for a new place to live, meeting new people. Whatever this is to you, Capricorn, I just love the determination. Your intuition is on point, and the assistance you have from the universe. Let's see what our final message is for Capricorn. Yes, the universe is saying that's right, Capricorn. Continue to be bold and make the first move and trust that intuition. And we have nothing will come out this situation. This goes back into what I was saying in terms of trusting yourself and knowing when it's time to let go of situations and being bold. It could really, this goes back, yeah, it could save you. It could save you a lot of trouble down the road, man. It sure does. And it's time to take action. New moon in Aries. So Capricorns, I hope you guys appreciate this video, and I'll catch you guys later.